football, the SEC on CBS has a great matchup this weekend. Nick Saban and Alabama against Jimbo Fisher and the A&M Aggies. He's a narcissist. Remember last year? A lot more buzz.
We were all leading up to this game because of what happened at Media Days.
But you know what? Texas A&M kind of flying under the radar. They've only lost that one game to Miami. It's Saturday, 3:30 Eastern time. Both these teams have one loss right now. Alabama, of course, has bounced back after that loss to Texas. Jalen Milroe has looked really good the last couple of starts, wins over Mississippi and Mississippi State. So let's pick them. We've got Brady Quinn here, and Pete Prisco has elbowed his way in from the NFL. Yeah. Look, Pete Prisco watches more college football than just about anyone.
All day Saturday. That's what you're doing.
That's all I hang out and watch college football. That's all I do.
Alabama 35-1 on the road against unranked opponents since 2008. The one loss, Brady, last time they went to College Station 2 years ago.
Yeah, tough environment. 12th man obviously in full effect on this one, but shh, don't tell anyone, okay? Remember when everyone kind of wrote off Alabama after they lost to Texas? They had that poor showing versus USF. It's all right. They just ripped off a couple of SEC wins by double digits. No big deal. Defense has only given up about 270 yards per game and 3 total touchdowns their last 2 games. They've kind of figured out, too, offensively what they can do with Jalen Milroe. It's him as a part of that running back committee. But McClellan, Williams, that's really what this game is going to come down to, is whether or not Texas A&M can stop Alabama running the football, force Jalen Milroe to do this. And if they can create any big plays, Max Johnson's taken over from Connor Wigman at quarterback. He got hurt. Played well, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception in replace of Wigman. But this one, to me, I think the best play is the under. Both really good defenses. I just think Alabama finds a way of winning this one. I'm going to lay the 2.5 points.
I'm going to lay them too. I think Alabama had offensive line issues early in the season. They've gotten much better the last couple of weeks. I think Milroe has settled in. You can run the ball. Max Johnson's probably playing better than the other kid was playing.
Wigman was, yeah.
And he steps in. Brad's son, he's played very well, but I'm going to take Alabama.
He's our college football guest picker, you know?
That's right, Pete
I don't
Prisco.
know.
How about that?
These guys over at the other network do it on Saturdays. We do it here on
You're doing better
Tuesday.
than Danny's doing.
I actually watch the games.
Okay, Pete, we'll start with you on this. Brady, I know which way you're going here. You get Kentucky going up against the #1 team in the country, Georgia Bulldogs. What?
I want to ask him a question first.
Okay.
Because he doesn't believe
I'm going to say the line's 14.5, by the way.
Sort of thing for NFL, but I'm asking, do you believe it in college, the hangover effect? Big win next week, hangover effect. Does it in college football, does it work into that next big opponent?
Kentucky, who has a big win?
Yes. Well, they beat Florida.
Florida stinks.
They do now.
That's a huge
Don't
rivalry.
ask Jacqueline DiAugustino, but it's a big rivalry. It is.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's any hangover because now you got the best team in the country coming in. So you're going to play tough. I think Kentucky is well coached. Mark Stoops has done a great job. Leary hasn't played well. He's been okay. I thought he would be better at quarterback. They can run the ball. And Georgia's been a little bit of a disappointment on the defensive side of the ball. I do think that you'll see this game within the number. I'm going to take Kentucky and take the points.
This is not the Georgia team we've seen in years past. They gave up 219 yards rushing to Auburn last week and a couple of touchdowns on the ground. You're seeing highlights of Ray Davis. That's all we saw last week versus Florida. What a game he had. And that's going to be really where this game is won and lost. If Kentucky can stay balanced and run the football with Ray Davis, I think Devin Leary can make enough throws. Even though he struggled last week, he's been okay. He has turned the football over in 4 of the last 5 games. But to me, it's take away Brock Bowers, and then you're looking at Georgia defense, too, that's only got 8 sacks in the season. It's not like they're getting a ton of pressure. So this number looks a little fishy because it's so big. But I think Mark Stoops and his team goes in there and keeps this one within the numbers. So I'll take the 14.5 points.
By the way, every time Carson Beck throws a football, I'm like, oh, where's he going? You know, it's like you don't have that much confidence in the game. Even his passes are
I don't know, man. He's got a hose. I don't know about that.
He's got a great arm.
They haven't really developed anything on the outside.
Right, he's got a great arm, but I just worry. Sometimes I worry about the way he throws the football.
I can't say anything about the game because I'm calling it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
On the radio.
You're calling the game.
Oh, I called Notre Dame's win against Duke last week. Notre Dame has another top 25
You
game
going to Louisville? You're going to call that one?
Not going to call that one. But this is 3 straight ranked games for Notre Dame. First time that's happened in 15-plus years. Notre Dame felt like they saved the season last week, but this is another tough spot for them.
It's probably the most appropriate way of putting it. I mean, literally, that's what that drive was, to have any hope of still getting the college football playoff. They have to run the table, and so they've got to take on a Louisville opponent that's undefeated. Jeff Brom does a tremendous job each week scheming some things up. He always has some trick plays. I'm sure there'll be a flea flicker at some point. Special teams be ready for a fake, and they can run the football. Jordan, at running back for them, has been solid. Plummer has been a little bit up and down at the quarterback spot for Louisville, but this will be a big challenge for Notre Dame. Is can they get up again a 3rd week in a row? Primetime, tough opponent. I think they can. I think the offensive line is going to dominate that line of scrimmage. They'll be healthier at wide receiver, too. They were really banged up last week. I think you'll see that balanced offensive attack put up enough points to cover the 6.5.
I'll take the Irish as well. Plummer was bad last week. He played bad for Louisville. I think the Irish will go in there and push him around, dominate him with the offensive line. I'll take Notre Dame.
Okay, it's my turn.
Not the only thing Amanda cares about this week.
It's not the only thing. I'm very, very stressed out about it. Brady, you've been to this game, the Red River rivalry.
It's one of the most special in college football.
It
really
is so much fun.
Yeah.
You have Oklahoma and Texas coming in, both undefeated for the first time since 2011. Yesterday, you told me when we were just flitting around upstairs or something, you said, I want you to know I support you in this game,
I do.
but I'm not going to tell you what I think about this game.
Yeah,
but now you have to tell us because we're on air.
I feel like you have two teams in different positions right now. I mean, Texas has been tested and they've answered. They might have the best win in the country going into Bryant-Denny and getting a win over Alabama, beating Kansas handily last week. They're just a different team. They're a team that's budding for a college football playoff spot. Oklahoma's played well this year. They haven't been tested. And they look different when you see them up close and personal. I have this year. They're still building. Dillon Gabriel's been fantastic for them. To me, the difference in this game is two parts. It's the red zone, a place where Texas' defense has been as stingy as anyone as far as allowing anyone down there. And only 10% of the time they allow a touchdown. Oklahoma's been good getting down there, but that's where the battle's won and lost. And the other thing is Jonathan Brooks. You know, Texas was we always hear about Quinn Ewers versus Dillon Gabriel. They've got a running game. You know, Brooks leads the Big 12 in rushing right now. I think he's going to make some big-time plays, adding balance to this offense that'll open up a lot of the big plays downfield. So I'm laying the points with Texas. Sorry, Amanda.
I'm laying the points with Texas as well.
You said you weren't.
Well, you know why? Because this looks very fishy.
Like 5 seconds
it looks
ago,
so
Pete.
fishy. It's 6.5.
Why does that look fishy to you?
Because it looks bloated. It looks like it's a big spread, and it's not. Because I think physically, on the defensive line, Texas has a bunch of big guys up front. They get after the quarterback, and I think Ewers will outplay Dillon Gabriel. Worthy will have a couple touchdown catches in this game. I like Texas.
Remember the score last year?
No.
Hook 'em, hook 'em, hook 'em.
49-0.
Yeah, it was
49-0.
I put that out of my brain.
Ooh, boy. Let's recap the picks from Brady. Did you agree on? You agreed on almost
All
everything
of
with
them.
Brady, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I did my own analysis.
Well, excuse me. Louisville, it's going to be a close one. Notre Dame wins, but I did say it's going to be a close one, I think.
So you took Louisville.
I took Louisville's points. I think Notre
Just
Dame
like he
wins.
does with the NFL picks. He flip-flopped already.
Flip-flop. That was what I submitted in there.
Thanks, guys.
Way to close it out.